One of my favorite Christmas customs is decorating the Christmas tree. It was a big deal in my family growing up. Every year, one of us children would get the honor of being hoisted up by my father to place the star at the top of the tree. The Christmas tree even has its own Christmas songs, right? Most famously, there is O Tannenbaum, a traditional German hymn that many people know today. It was written in the mid-19th century and has been translated into English. Where do we get Christmas trees from? Internet articles and popular books will tell you that the tree is borrowed from pre-Christian pagan traditions, a pre-Christian winter festival called Yule. Yule is apparently the term for a winter month. In fact, Christmas time today is still sometimes called Yule. Think of the song Deck the Halls. We there talk about trolling or singing a Yuletide carol, Yuletide hymn, meaning a Christmas song. The truth is, we know little for certain about what pre-Christian Yule festivals actually looked like and how they influenced the celebration of Christmas today. The problem is such traditions were associated with non-literate cultures, and so we lack firsthand documentation about what these celebrations looked like. While German nationalists of the 19th and 20th centuries found all sorts of ways to connect the Christmas tree to Germanic identity and these pre-Christian Germanic festivals, an approach that became especially popular, by the way, with the Nazis. More serious scholars today have studied the matter and will tell you that we really don't know much about what these pagan traditions look like. Historian David Pertana shows that instead of tracing the Christmas tree back to these kinds of traditions, the custom is better established by going back to what people did in medieval Europe. Because many people were illiterate, plays were performed to help them become more familiar with the Bible stories. These plays were often presented on December 24th, which was celebrated as the Feast of Adam and Eve in various parts of Europe. Different guilds would sponsor these productions, raising the guild's profiles in their various communities. In these plays, trees played a prominent role. The tree could symbolize the story of the fall of Adam and Eve. In fact, an actor who played Adam would carry the tree through the streets. The tree would also be decorated with apples to symbolize the forbidden fruit. Yet the tree could also be used to symbolize the cross. In the New Testament, the cross is described as a tree. In addition, the tree would be decorated with wafers to symbolize the Eucharist. It seems these trees became more than just props. They were used to help advertise these plays, and they'd be displayed in public places as elaborate exhibitions. In 1419, for example, a baker's guild from Freiburg records a tree being set up in a hospital. And by the 1500s, we have evidence that suggests trees were being set up at homes and churches. The Christmas tree then can be seen as pointing us back to the biblical roots of Christmas. Again, to reiterate what I said in the previous video, if we want to understand Christmas, we really need to go back to the Bible. Now, as we will see, Christmas has its home in the story of Jesus' birth. The better we understand that story, the more meaningful Christmas will be to us. Much more could be said. What I've talked about here, Christmas trees and the origins of all that, I explain in greater detail in my book, The True Meaning of Christmas, the Birth of Jesus and the Origins of the Season. I'm really excited about it. It has a foreword from noted scholar and theologian John Cavadini. It's also available now in Spanish. Please share this video with others. Thanks for watching and have a very Merry Christmas.